Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split up over the holidays. They did. That is such a hot couple gone to waste. They are so, together. They were so beautiful. They dated less than a year. But here's the part that took me out. Women are already flooding Aaron's comments, trying to get his attention because he posted a very, very fine as hell.
Y'all, the internet is in absolute meltdown, and nobody saw this coming. Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, the duo everyone swore was untouchable, have reportedly ended things, and the fallout is nothing short of explosive. Less than a year together, dazzling red carpet moments, PDA-filled posts lighting up feeds, and suddenly, it's all gone. Fans are still in shock because just weeks ago, Teyana was showering praise on him, calling him her apple pie. And now, Aaron posts a single photo, and the comment section erupts into pure chaos. Women flooding in, asking if he's taking applications, offering shoulders to cry on, throwing themselves at him like a storm of digital frenzy. It's a full-blown online feeding frenzy, and people cannot contain themselves. Here's the real twist. Insiders are quietly hinting that this relationship might never have been genuine. Pierre allegedly orchestrated profile-boosting appearances for maximum visibility. That's what some sources claim. Aaron, always the picture of perfection, polished and composed, may never have truly invested emotionally. Showing up at the Oscars, flashing smiles for photos, but cold, distant, untouchable when the cameras aren't rolling. Fans started piecing it together. The missed birthdays, the absent appearances, the shift in body language from warm to icy. And the rumors don't stop there. Some insist Aaron's type has always leaned in certain directions, while others whisper about mysterious connections behind the scenes. Let's not forget Teyana's post-divorce vulnerability, her first public romance since splitting from a man Shumpert, emotionally significant, now potentially leveraged for visibility, hype, and career maneuvering. The internet is split. Some fans insist feelings naturally faded. Others scream PR stunt from day one. And the question burning hotter than ever remains, was Aaron ever truly invested in Teyana? Or was she merely another stepping stone on his meteoric climb to international fame? Buckle up, this story is far from finished, and the truth is about to hit harder than anyone imagined.
So one comment said, "We heard you're single now, you taking any applications?" Another said, "If you ever need a shoulder to cry on." Another woman said, "If you need a friend to talk to, I'm here." But I gotta say this, ladies, come on now. Y'all not even giving this a mourning period. It's like sharks smelling blood in the water. All kind of...
Buckle up, because what just erupted online is absolute chaos. Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, the couple everyone thought untouchable, flawless, and effortlessly stylish, have reportedly split, and the aftermath is nothing short of explosive. The news dropped after the holidays, leaving fans gasping in disbelief. Less than a year together, yet one single post from Aaron, just one striking photo, and suddenly his comment section is swarmed. Women pouring in, asking if he's single, taking applications, offering shoulders to cry on, a relentless, merciless digital frenzy. The shock goes beyond the breakup itself. Mere weeks ago, Teyana had publicly showered Aaron with praise, calling him her apple pie. They were red carpet perfection, turning up at glamorous events like a power duo, untouchable, and now, vanished. The question scorching the minds of fans everywhere, was any of this relationship real, or was it an intricately curated illusion? Insiders whisper it may have been all show, a PR stunt designed to elevate profiles, command attention, and dominate social media feeds. Allegedly, Aaron never truly invested emotionally. He appeared when it suited him, Oscars, photo ops, public appearances, but remained distant, cold, unengaged when the cameras weren't rolling. Fans started noticing subtle cracks, missed birthdays, fewer joint appearances, and a body language shift from warm intimacy to chilling indifference. Meanwhile, the rumor mill exploded. Some claimed Aaron's preferences leaned toward white women, while others linked him to a trans man. Speculation intensified, sparking a wildfire of online gossip. Tracing back further, dating rumors first surfaced in early 2025, though confirmation was always elusive. Aaron is notoriously private. Before Teyana, his name had been tied to Lori Harvey and actress Jessica Hardwick. Jessica's role was pivotal. She allegedly warned Teyana that Aaron might never be serious, that the relationship could be more about visibility than genuine connection, even hinting that Teyana wasn't truly his type. For Teyana, this was far more than a fleeting fling. Her first public romance since divorcing Aman Shumpert in 2023, it carried deep emotional weight. Their unconventional separation, amicable, no cheating claims, co-parenting and business dealings intact, set the stage for intense public interest. Their separation, amicable, no cheating allegations, ongoing co-parenting, and continued business partnerships, set expectations sky high. Financial settlements and relentless public attention only fueled speculation. Some insiders theorized that Aaron deliberately stepped back to sidestep potential pitfalls, much like Aman Shumpert had in the past, carefully balancing fame with calculated career strategy. Fans also pointed to practical challenges, jam-packed schedules, long-distance strains, and non-stop travel, all naturally testing the limits of the relationship. Yet the most persistent theory remains: the entire romance may have been a meticulously staged PR move from day one. Aaron appeared solely for high-visibility moments, while the rest of the time, he stayed conspicuously absent, leaving Teyana in the glaring spotlight and maintaining a strategic distance. Social media buzzed endlessly. The couple never truly appeared real. It was as if the contract had simply expired. Aaron's past low-profile romances, like his quiet relationship with Australian model Hannah Hurst, felt far more authentic, private, low-key, shielded from public scrutiny. Teyana, on the other hand, is a powerhouse, outspoken, influential, constantly in the public eye. Many fans now speculate that she may have been unknowingly used as a stepping stone, especially as Aaron's career skyrocketed with his role as young Mufasa in Disney's Lion King prequel. As the breakup quietly unfolded, fan opinions split. Some believe the feelings between Teyana and Aaron were genuine, fading naturally over time. Others insist it was a carefully orchestrated, publicity-driven chapter, designed to serve its purpose, and then end, leaving Teyana exposed and Aaron untouchable.
Aaron, I'm here. So I looked at her profile, and her name is attorney Simone Redwine. Simone Redwine is an injury attorney who's been on ABC, Fox, and the Oprah Winfrey Network. And attorney Simone...
The burning question still lingers. Was Aaron ever truly invested in Teyana, or was the entire relationship a calculated master plan to leverage her fame and accelerate his career? Every move, every appearance, every red carpet smile now reads like a meticulously scripted performance. Fans are combing social media for clues, dissecting body language, analyzing posts, and comparing interactions frame by frame. Every deleted story, every missed birthday, every subtle shift becomes ammunition in a relentless digital investigation. Online debates rage without pause. Was this emotional manipulation, opportunism, or simply the inevitable result of two high-powered careers colliding? Sources suggest that while Aaron strategically maximized visibility, Teyana invested her heart fully, making her heartbreak almost unavoidable. The narrative of glamour, perfect pairing, and public chemistry begins to crack when you look behind the scenes: absence, distance, and carefully timed appearances. Rumors continue to swirl. Some insiders insist Aaron's past relationships always carried a publicity angle, while emotional investment remained minimal. Others emphasize Teyana's vulnerability, her first significant public romance post-divorce, positioning her both as a star and a target in this media-driven spectacle. The patterns are chilling: appearances orchestrated for maximum exposure, posts engineered for virality, and personal investment seemingly taking a backseat. Fans can't help but notice the stark contrast between Aaron's behavior with Teyana and his previous low-profile romances. While Hannah Hurst remained private, Teyana was constantly in the spotlight, magnifying scrutiny, tension, and inevitable heartbreak. To some observers, the strategy is glaringly obvious. Teyana became the instrument through which Aaron maintained fame and media relevance. He remains largely untouchable, while the public scrutinizes every smile, every affectionate post, every media appearance for authenticity. Social media exploded with endless analysis, speculation, and debate. Some sympathize with Teyana, others are critical, and a few are outright conspiracy theorists. One thing is certain: this breakup is far more than a personal affair. It's a masterclass in celebrity PR, emotional investment, or the lack thereof, and the ruthless mechanics of fame. Even now, the final question haunts fans everywhere. The question remains unresolved, haunting fans and followers alike. Did Aaron ever truly care, or was Teyana merely another step in a meticulously calculated climb to superstardom? In the wake of the shocking Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split, the story only darkens, twisting into a tangled web of speculation. What once seemed like a high-profile breakup now reads like an intricately orchestrated narrative, where every post, every public appearance, every casual comment conceals a hidden layer. The fascination isn't just about a romance ending, it's about power, manipulation, and the subtle dynamics behind the glittering facade. Aaron's sudden return to social media after the breakup sent shockwaves through fans. His posts were carefully timed, almost as if to signal to the world, he remains untouchable, relevant, and firmly in control. Yet behind this polished, curated persona, whispers began to emerge. Insiders suggested that Aaron's motives weren't purely personal, they were strategic career maneuvers. Was Teyana simply collateral in a meticulously managed image? Social media erupted with debate, highlighting the stark contrast between public displays and private reality. Teyana's vulnerability after the split, juxtaposed with Aaron's calculated online presence, raised uneasy questions. Who was truly invested, and who was playing an intricate game? Observers meticulously pieced together timelines, posts, appearances, and statements, gradually painting a picture that was both chaotic and deliberate, one where image, influence, and emotional strategy collided in plain sight.
It was too fine. See, ladies, this is what you get. And this is why I say, this is why you got to get an ugly man. Or even not an ugly man, you got to get a medium ugly man. You got to get a man with a great personality. Because see, when you get a man like Aaron Pierre with that height, those eyes, the cheekbones, the abs, you're going to have to deal with all of this, the women circling around. But if you date a medium ugly man, your girlfriends are not sliding into your DMs. They keep fighting for y'all to be together. You get a medium ugly man, your girlfriends are like, girl, that man loves you. You go work it out.
Honestly, watching how Aaron behaves post-breakup is wild. He's posting pictures, flashing smiles, engaging with fans, but there's a hollow emptiness beneath it all. You can sense he's guarding something, his image, his career, his carefully cultivated persona. Teyana, on the other hand, is raw, exposing every emotion, every pang of heartbreak. It's like witnessing two parallel realities collide, one authentic, the other meticulously manufactured. And the public cannot look away. As speculation mounted, countless theories emerged. Some fans suggested external pressures, career ambitions, or even contractual obligations linked to Aaron's meteoric rise played a role. Others argued that Teyana's outspoken nature and public influence made her too high risk for Aaron at this stage of his career. Yet the narrative remained far from settled. Every post, every comment from either party reignited debate, turning social media into a relentless 24/7 rumor mill. Adding fuel to the fire, insiders revealed that Teyana confided in close friends about feeling blindsided. Missed calls, vague texts, unexplained absences from public events, all subtle, seemingly insignificant actions, painted a larger, unsettling picture. Teyana's emotional investment far outweighed Aaron's apparent engagement. Public scrutiny intensified as fans dissected his past relationships. Every appearance with former partners like Hannah Hurst or Lori Harvey was compared, highlighting sharp contrasts in behavior. Where previous romances were private, discreet, low drama, the Teyana chapter unfolded under the harsh glare of paparazzi, social media, and obsessive fan analysis. This glaring disparity only strengthened the theory that Aaron's investment was strategic, not emotional. Meanwhile, in the aftermath of the split, Teyana adopted a more cautious approach to her public persona, careful media interactions, measured social posts, avoiding direct commentary on Aaron, yet her influence continued to radiate. Fans and insiders alike questioned Aaron's motives, fueling speculation that the breakup was less about compatibility and more about control. Sources close to the couple even suggested that Aaron's rising career trajectory played a central role in the unraveling of the relationship. Aaron's involvement in high-profile projects, like the Lion King prequel, where he played young Mufasa, coincided almost too neatly with his strategic distancing from Teyana. Sources suggest the timing was far from accidental, a clear sign of meticulously calculated image management. Friends close to Teyana reportedly voiced deep concern about the public fallout, worried that her raw emotions were being exploited for online virality. Yet even as fans rallied sympathy for Teyana, scrutiny over Aaron's motives only intensified. Rumors swirled of manipulation, hidden agendas, and potential professional conflict seeping into personal territory. Adding another twist, insiders claimed that Teyana had begun receiving subtle warnings from mutual acquaintances even before the split, suggesting that questions about Aaron's intentions had existed long before the public ever caught wind. Some alleged that Teyana was unknowingly being used to sustain Aaron's high-profile visibility while he quietly advanced his career behind the scenes. The public remained sharply divided. Some insisted the feelings had been genuine, yet external pressures, busy schedules, and long-distance strains eroded the bond. Others argued the entire romance was orchestrated, a calculated PR chapter designed to serve Aaron's career trajectory. As online debate raged, every interaction, every post, every subtle gesture was dissected for hidden meaning. The narrative darkened further as speculation about Aaron's personal preferences and past associations resurfaced. Rumors linked him to relationships with trans men, while whispers of selectivity regarding partners fueled even more online scrutiny. Fans combed through old photos, interviews, and social media posts, assembling a virtual dossier suggesting the breakup was both inevitable and strategically orchestrated. Social media experts observed that the Teyana Taylor-Aaron Pierre saga illustrates a broader phenomenon in celebrity culture, the collision of emotional authenticity and carefully curated public personas. Every move, every interaction in the public eye becomes fodder for analysis, amplifying public reaction to a fever pitch. In this story, the contrast is stark. Teyana's heartbreak and vulnerability against Aaron's polished, calculated presence. The fallout reverberated beyond social media, spilling over into mainstream media coverage, as analysts scrutinized every detail with unrelenting intensity. Traditional outlets, gossip blogs, and independent commentators have all seized on the drama, crafting narratives that blur fact and speculation. The saga has evolved into a masterclass in modern celebrity exposure, showing how personal relationships can be weaponized, consumed, and manipulated for virality, often at the expense of those involved. The story of Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre has now reached a fever pitch. What began as a shocking breakup has transformed into a labyrinth of intrigue, emotional betrayal, and the ruthless machinery of celebrity culture. Fans, insiders, and media alike are grappling with the same haunting question. Was this ever about love, or was it always about control, strategy, and image? Weeks of speculation, social media debates, and leaked insider details have turned the saga into a full-blown public investigation. Every post, every subtle comment, every public appearance is dissected as if it contains hidden codes. The gap between private reality and public facade has never been more stark, and the public hungers for answers. Aaron Pierre's calculated distancing after the split has only fueled whispers that he never intended to be emotionally present. Observers note his online persona remains polished, meticulously curated, and untouchable, a chilling contrast to Teyana's raw openness and vulnerability. Fans and insiders tracing his patterns reveal a man whose career and image take precedence over everything else. Sources close to Teyana confirmed that in private, she expressed feelings of confusion and betrayal. This relationship wasn't just ending, it was unraveling in a way that made her question her own judgment. Small details, a missed birthday message, cancelled appearances, distant body language, grew into deep cracks, eventually widening into a chasm. Teyana was left emotionally exposed, while Aaron maintained strategic opacity, a perfect picture of control and detachment. Watching this unfold, it becomes clear just how performative much of it was. Aaron's presence was meticulously controlled, every smile, every photo, every public appearance carefully calculated. Meanwhile, Teyana's emotions were raw, unfiltered, and on full display, proving to the world that heartbreak cannot be faked. That's precisely why the story exploded the way it did. The revelations only deepened as insiders began connecting the subtle, deliberate ways Aaron may have leveraged the relationship for personal gain. Observers note that Teyana, while powerful and influential, may have been used as a tool for visibility, particularly during periods when Aaron was ascending in high-profile projects, like the Disney Lion King prequel. Fans scoured old footage, interviews, and social media content, comparing Teyana's authentic vulnerability with Aaron's strategically timed public interactions. Every red carpet appearance, every joint interview, every Instagram story suddenly carried new weight. Analysts suggest these moments were less about mutual affection and more about visibility, positioning, and timing, a calculated dance of influence masquerading as romance. Insiders also revealed that Teyana had confided in close friends that Aaron's emotional detachment was not new. According to sources, subtle manipulations and controlled interactions were part of his pattern, a professional detachment masked as casual charm. In essence, Teyana's genuine emotions stood in stark contrast to Aaron's performative consistency, creating a tension that fueled endless online speculation. Public discourse around the split intensified when patterns from Aaron's previous relationships resurfaced. Comparisons to former partners like Hannah Hurst and Lori Harvey highlighted the contrast. Prior relationships were private, discreet, and contained, while the Teyana chapter played out loudly, emotionally charged, and highly visible. These differences reinforced the notion that Aaron's involvement with Teyana had been carefully structured for maximum public effect, rather than stemming from genuine connection. As fans tried to make sense of the breakup, theories abounded about external pressures shaping Aaron's decisions, career obligations, contract stipulations, even long-distance logistics. Yet insiders suggest these factors were secondary to strategic image management. Aaron's highly publicized work schedule, film commitments, and career trajectory coincided suspiciously with his growing distance from Teyana, pointing to deliberate planning rather than mere circumstance. Meanwhile, Teyana's emotional narrative became the story everyone latched onto, fans, media outlets, and online forums alike, turning her vulnerability into the lens through which the entire saga was examined. Her heartbreak, vulnerability, and candid reflections on the relationship humanized Teyana in a way that Aaron's polished public persona never could. Analysts observed that Teyana's openness acted like an emotional magnet, drawing public sympathy while highlighting Aaron's calculated absence. Social media erupted into debates and discussions, with fans dissecting Instagram stories, revisiting old interviews, and hunting for hidden signals. Some argued the breakup was inevitable, a result of incompatible priorities, while others insisted Aaron orchestrated the public drama to preserve his rising celebrity momentum. Rumors proliferated, some linking Aaron's personal preferences and past associations to his detachment, others suggesting the entire narrative was a meticulously scripted performance designed to manipulate public perception. The tension peaked when insider sources revealed that Teyana had received subtle warnings from friends even before the split. These early alerts suggested that Aaron's intentions may have been questioned privately long before the public was aware. Allegedly, friends noted patterns of professional detachment, carefully controlled interactions, and calculated emotional distance, clear signs that Aaron's charming public image masked a deeper strategic agenda. As scrutiny into public perception intensified, analysts highlighted a phenomenon increasingly common in celebrity culture: the blurred line between private and public, personal and professional, authentic and orchestrated. Teyana's heartbreak, juxtaposed against Aaron's controlled persona, became a microcosm of this tension. Every gesture, post, and interaction was dissected for authenticity, manipulation, or both. The fallout spread across mainstream media and independent outlets. Gossip blogs, news portals, and social media commentators amplified the story, blending fact with speculation, creating a multi-layered narrative that left audiences questioning reality. What began as a simple breakup evolved into a cautionary tale about trust, transparency, and the ruthless mechanics of influence in celebrity culture. Analysts noted that the breakup's public intensity was amplified by Teyana's status as a vocal, outspoken, and influential figure. Where Aaron had maintained low-profile relationships in the past, Teyana's openness and public visibility ensured that every detail of their split went viral. The stark contrast between Teyana's emotional authenticity and Aaron's curated detachment drove unprecedented engagement, discussions, and speculation. As the saga unfolded, one chilling conclusion became clear: the Teyana Taylor-Aaron Pierre chapter embodies a dual reality: heartfelt vulnerability on one side, calculated performance on the other. Emotional investment on one side, calculated performance on the other. Interviews, insider leaks, and public analysis suggest that while Teyana's vulnerability was genuine, Aaron's every move was guided by strategy, career ambition, and meticulous image management. The resulting saga is a collision of heartbreak and manipulation, visibility and control, leaving fans and observers struggling to distinguish reality from performance. Ultimately, the question remains unresolved. Was Aaron ever truly invested in Teyana, or was the entire relationship a carefully staged chapter designed for career momentum and public visibility? As social media continues to scrutinize every post, every public appearance, and every subtle statement, the story endures, unsettling, tense, and impossible to ignore. This saga of heartbreak, calculated maneuvering, and celebrity strategy exposes the ruthless dynamics of modern fame, where emotions are public property, every action is dissected, and every gesture is a potential headline. Teyana Taylor's raw heartbreak and Aaron Pierre's controlled detachment are more than a breakup. They are a masterclass in the mechanics of modern celebrity, leaving the public enthralled, shocked, and still demanding answers.